All right, hi everybody. Hopefully I'm not blasting you out of your chair. We're going to be playing Mount and Blade today, Bannerlord. Um, and let's just go ahead and leap right into it. I've got it going, so I just have to switch over. So let's take off the logo there. Oops. Do that, and do that, and there we are. We are going to be playing more Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord today. I'm probably going to go for a couple hours, like we have been doing. We took a week break, and that was because I got a little burned out on it. I played some City Skylines and had some personal stuff going. But hey, we're back at it, and I learned some things. So let's go to saved games, and I'll show you kind of what I mean. I started a new character, right, to kind of try out some stuff. But what we've been playing on stream is this character named Edmund. Day 229, level 11. We've been really kind of grinding out some of the stuff on this character, fighting a lot of looters, basically. So, looters left and right. Tonight, I'd like to do some trading and build up my trade skill. And this actually is quite helpful if you can get some of the perks unlocked in your trade. So, we'll take a look at Edmund's trade skill and see if I can get to where I want to go. Okay, so character. He only has, well, he has 4 points in charm, or social, I mean. So that is the ability to understand people's motivations and dissuade them. And the skills that are bound to social attributes are trade, charm, and leadership. So he has the potential to learn a lot. What level are we? We are level 11, almost to level 12, and we haven't put any focus points in trade, which might be a mistake on this character, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to try some things. If you can get to level 25, which is it? If you can get to level 25, your profits are marked, which is a very useful skill to have. And then I think if you can get, and we may not be able to with Edmund here, but if you can get to level 75, that also provides useful information. So let's go ahead and hit done. We're going to hit done, and we're going to take a look at, we are at the town of Amitatis, and let's go to trade. So right now we only have the capacity, which is very small, 3,870 of our weight limit. We're well under. We only have like 1,000 here. So we're going to build up that number, and this number can get crazy high, apparently. So we have 13.4k gold, which is not bad. And so yeah, let's just go back and forth to a bunch of towns. Actually, I'm gonna click on my my armor melee weapon tab, and I'm going to get rid of a lot of this junk because we're not really working on building up. We're not working on building up our blacksmithing skill right now. That might come for another time. That'll give us another 2,049. So I'm going to go to trade after I've bought that. I'm going to go to the miscellaneous goods. I'm going to hit value, and I'm going to try to guess, you know, what's a good value on some of this stuff. We can buy, frankly, there's not a lot of good value in any of this. Even the flax is probably too high at 11. But if I mouse over it, it'll tell me that I can sell it at Zeonica for 13, which is a profit of 2. This is probably overpriced. Grain 16. When you can buy it at Zeonica and Saniopa for 7. So you have to read the tooltips very carefully. I think you can get hardwood for about 10 instead of 23. Even fish you can get really cheap, and olives are really cheap. So yeah, nothing really of a high value here that we can really invest our money in. I'm going to hit done. The other thing I haven't been doing is I haven't been going to the arena. So I should be checking for tournaments in the arena because that will give you um, nice benefit as far as what's the word? For weapons or armor. You know, not the greatest weapon or armor, but good weapons and armor. So yeah, we've got a character. Let's see. Let's refresh our memories here. Clan. We have Chinon the Boar, and he is running our caravan. I think we have one caravan, which is not too bad. And we have Zahara the Leopardess. She's just a she's on patrol. She's not actually a part of any caravan. We just gave her 30 soldiers and told her to kind of patrol around. And so yeah, we might need to get her back. I think if we can find her, because maybe we've got some other plans. Like there she is. She's way over here. I'm gonna click on the marker. Well, tell me where Chinon the Boar is. Can I see him on the map? Oops, wrong button. Oh, here he is. He's over here at Pen Canok. So we'll click on that, and he's a caravan. So where is Zahara again? Down here, near Zayonica and Aristochorus, I think. So let's head to Zayonica because we can maybe check out the prices there and maybe get Zahara back. And on the way, if we run into, if we run into, what do you call them? Looters, we'll go fight them. So, yeah, we are going to be working pretty hard, I think, on trying to get our own kingdom, but it is a grind. You know, you have to build up a lot of money, which is why we're working on trade. Because money will give you the ability to, you know, build an army, basically, and to, when you finally have a castle, kind of to keep it. Because it's very hard. Once you start making enemies on the map, they're going to come after you, and they are usually much more better equipped than you are. But here's some looters. There's just 20 of them. And just for fun, we're going to go ahead and attack them. And I'll show you my battle strategy. Try to remember myself. Okay, so loading up. We'll have the archers come back. We'll have the what do you call these guys? The infantry move forward. We'll tell them to raise their shields. And I'm actually going to also tell my cavalry to go back a little bit. And we'll wait for these guys to come in. I don't have a very good bow skill, I don't think. But there they are. So we'll draw them in, let the arrows do their work. See if I can't get anybody. Oh, hey, 73 damage, not bad. And we already got one. Okay, so now we'll send the cavalry in. We'll let the infantry go in. And we'll chase these guys down. This might work better against an actual army than it would just looters. Because looters, we're so strong now, they just tend to run away almost immediately. But they shouldn't steal from peasants. This is the Middle Ages, for crying out loud. There are better ways in the Middle Ages to earn a living than looting. I'm here to deliver justice, albeit a very harsh form of justice. But there we go. So we took care of some looters, and we even got, we got 1 point in horse skill, and we can upgrade our Batanian scout. So not bad. That's to be expected. We've got kind of a real mishmash of army here. And my army, I kind of think it's a little too big at the moment. You know, there's not a real challenge in taking down a looters of 20. I guess we can't upgrade our scout. I don't see him. We can take prisoners. We'll take some prisoners. We'll take all their junk. Thank you. And let's head back over to Ionica. Click on the old button. After one of the most recent updates, my game pauses for about 3 seconds after every battle. I'm not sure what that's about. But hopefully it's nothing too major. Okay, to Ionica. What have you here? Trade. Take a look. We'll get rid of the junk first. I want to keep the lance, and I want to keep the rusty short sword. We recently upgraded to the rusty one-handed bearded axe, which is one weapon tier above the short sword. So I don't know why I'm hanging onto the sword, if only for like sentimental purposes. I'm hanging onto the Western Light Lance because it's a couched lance. You can use it to do some jousting on the enemy, but I haven't figured out quite yet how to do that. So anyway, we sold our junk. Let's check out the horses. Mules. Now this is where it kind of is interesting. Mules are pretty cheap at 51, I think. I'm going to get a couple of mules, and that's going to build up my inventory capacity. I'm going to get it up to 5,000 because I can afford to. Okay? Now the thing about mules is they will carry your gear and all of the stuff that you see here. But if you have sumpter horses, or even these better horses, then the theory is that your troops will ride them. So if I had 50 sumpter horses, all of my inventory, all of my bowmen could ride them, and my speed on the overland map would increase. So that's something to think about. But I know from playing that a mule price at 56 is not a bad price. Now I'm going to go over to my miscellaneous, and take a look at this. Remember when grain was 16 at Amitatis? Well, here it's 7, and that's not actually a bad price. We can sell for 5. The more grain we buy, right, the price will go up. I'm holding down shift while I click the button, and that means I can buy 5 at a time. So let's bump up this number to we want 200. Right now we have 171, and now I have 200, and I'm at half of my inventory capacity, so the mules are carrying a lot of that grain. Flax, 12, probably not a good price on flax. Grapes. Now, if we bought a bunch of grapes for 16, it says here we can sell it back where we came from for 31. So let's buy a bunch of grapes. Because that seems to be a good price. Olives. I think I can get olives for cheaper somewhere else. Hardwood, still too high at 27. Dates, salt, beer, oil. Nothing too exciting. Look at this. I can sell my cow for 195, and you can buy cow for 249. So let's just sell a couple cows. That might be a good price, I don't know, but we're going to pay 1,748 because we've invested in all these grapes, you see. So let's see. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Oh, there is one more thing. Hitting done on trade. Let's go to the arena, and there's no tournament, so we're going to go ahead and exit. Back to the town center. Oh, we'll go to the tavern district. We'll sell our prisoners. And I could get Jolana the Black to join our party, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. I want to come back to Amitatis, and I want to see about selling them grapes. So here we go. I'm going to turn on fast forward mode. There's Gyarios' army. We already did the quest to assemble the dragon. Well, no. To put the dragon banner together, we've got the 3 pieces. Now we've got to decide if we want to create an Imperial faction or create a non-Imperial faction or support those things. Support is the quickest way to go. It's a little easier. Although, if you follow a king in this game, then you're basically at the mercy of the AI about who they declare war on and how they fight their battles. And some of them aren't that smart. In my other game, I had a I joined an army where it was trying to basically start a war in the middle of the kingdom, in the middle of the map, not on the edge. And that turned out bad. All right, trade. So those grapes, we can sell them. We bought them for 16. We can sell them for 23. The rumors are not always exact. Let's go ahead and sell some grapes. And we'll sell down to about 6. And we'll get 892 back. We didn't get as much. We paid 792, but that's because we spent so much money on mules. Remember? 1792, excuse me. So all right, we did that. And we got 2 points in trade skill, and we're now, if we look at our character, we're now at level 5 trade. So that was pretty good. I think the trade is based on how much you sell for. But let's go back. So we've gone to Zionica, we've gone to Amitatis. Let's go to Jalmaris. I think that's how you pronounce these things. And we'll turn on fast forward, and maybe we can meet up with Zahara here. Where is she? Zahara! Might take you back into the party. Oh, there she is. There she is! Wow, she's got a crew of 48. Wow. Oops. We missed her. Come on. Alright. Let me inspect your troops. Can I take her back? Okay, hit done. I took all of her troops. Yeah, I don't want to kick her out of the clan. So I must leave now. I got to figure out a way to bring her back. So if I click on parties and I click on disband party, once a party is disbanded, it merges into a near clan party or goes to the nearest map faction settlement and joins its garrison. You will not be able to undo or cancel this action. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so I think she joined our party. She did not. She should have. We're disbanding. We're all going to Jalmaris. Then we're going our separate ways. Join me then. Okay, now she's joined. Excellent. And our speed right now is 3.9 if I mouse over. We've got 9 cavalry, 71 infantry, and 12 ranged with 7 prisoners. So it looked like Zahara had some prisoners. So we will go to the tavern district and sell our prisoners. We will go to the arena and we'll join the tournament. Let's fight a tournament. And see if we can't get some nice loot here. So you can watch around, skip around, leave around, you can bet. And the prize is an iron spatha, which is a weapon tier 1 weapon, which basically isn't that good. But let's watch this round between Tochi the Outcast and Rootwar of the Wastes. And I'll show you. Then we come to the arena, and we can fly around, and here they are. The bad guys. And they're just going to trade blows until one of them falls. Like that. And then the blue guy won. Kind of fly up into the stands. Oh, we can't. So Rootwar of the Wastes won. I'm going to skip these next rounds until I'm in a battle. And now see, Alcha, the Outcast versus me, Edmund. And I will hit join. And now I get to fight Alcha, the Outcast. Hopefully I'll do alright. Looks like I did pretty good. I should have bet money on that. Okay, so now we're in teams, larger teams. Let's skip the Zahara's in a. Well, Zahara's in one. Let's watch her around. Zahara. She has the wolf hat on. Are you gonna win this one? Easily, just as easily as I did. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet everything. 150, and if I win at the end of the tournament, I'll get 405 back. And now I'm in a team of 4, and hopefully I'll get a good weapon. There are some weapons I don't like. And probably this weapon, the pole arm, is not my favorite. Ouch. Get this guy. Ah, he got me. I need to increase my horse skill. Ooh, almost got my own dude. Maybe I'll try to go after Zahara. Zahara. Got her. Hooray! We did it. Okay. So Root War of the Hyena and Root War of the Wastes. We'll skip their round so that we can play against the Sturgian recruit. And we just have a sword and shield. This should go very quick. Gonna get him down. There we go. 2 hits. Okay. Then we are our last battle here. Probably another sword and shield battle. Put up the old defense. That was really easy. Yeah, usually it's not that easy. But we'll go ahead. We've got 3 renown from that. We get an iron spatha, and we won our bet with 405. We could have bet a lot more, but I was concentrating on too many other things. Okay, so now let's go back to trade. We'll take a look at, we'll get rid of the spatha since it's not really, well, it's a weapon tier 4. What does she have? She has weapon tier 4, and that's it. Okay, my companion already has a weapon tier 4 weapon. I don't really need it. So let's check out the prices on things. Grain for 9, grapes for 20, olives for 23, wool, all this stuff. I'm not terribly impressed with any of it. Doesn't seem like there's a great deal. And we'll get 516, so let's hit done. And let's continue on. So I want to go up to now, I think I want to check Lagetta and see what's up there. I think changing kingdoms gives you more diversity in prices, although that's not always the case. That's just a hunch I have. So turning up the speed, passing Gyarios' army. He's of the Southern Empire, I think. Oh, wait, 27 looters. Oh, but Gyarios' army is probably going to get him. What happens if I chase him down? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Those looters are going to get attacked by 400 people. Okay. We've got to get rid of some of our troops here. We've got too many. Maybe we'll give them to Chinon. Although I don't know if we can, because he's a caravan. Okay, so let us go to the trade. Okay, we can sell mules for 61. I want to get the price of mules above 100. And that can happen. So, clicking on value from the smallest price to the biggest price at the bottom of the list. Sorting to the miscellaneous tab. And this seems like a pretty good price on wool. 14. It says we can sell at Zionica for 24. Let's buy all that wool. Grapes for 16. Butter for 19. Now, butter is a great price. Because here on my list it says I can sell it Amitatis for 45 and buy for 19. We'll buy them out. Clay, not a great price. Beer might be an interesting price. Buy for 23 and sell at Zionica for 41 and Amitatis for 35. That seems like a good price. And meat, buy for 24, sell at Amitatis for 45. So we'll buy out the meat. Cheese, yes, we'll buy out the cheese. That's a good price. And I think that's it. So we're going to pay 3,263, and we're still doing really good on our inventory capacity. Let's check out. Do we have another tournament here? No. No tournament in Legetta. So let's go to Amitatis. Down here. And we'll turn on speed boost. You gotta, when you play Bannerlord, you gotta expect the grind. You know, it's not a fast game. It can be, but you take a lot of risks. You know, and fighting looters is pretty fun, as long as you don't have, like we made a mistake here with our party being too big. We're not going to find very often a gigantic party of looters running about. Okay, so now let's go to trade. And let's find some of the good stuff. Butter. Oh, they only want 22 for it. See, they lied to us. Meat, though. Meat's a good price. We bought it for 20 something. They want it for 32. So we'll sell some meat. Down to about 26, okay? We'll sell some cheese, because cheese... It says here you can sell Jalmaris for 58. I'm actually tempted to try. Any good prices here? Not really. So we'll get 1,016. Hit done. And we gained a skill point in trade, and we're now number 6. We're now at trade skill 6. That's how you do that. Move over to Zionica again. Back and forth and back and forth. Maybe we'll find a hideout. We're looking for hideouts. Edmund gained another skill in Steward and is now 103. That's another thing I learned about this game, is that when I'm playing my character, you want to be kind of thoughtful about where you want to put in your focus points. Because for some reason, I don't really want 2 focus points in two-handed. Maybe I want one in polearm if I'm going to try to do the couched lance thing. I don't need anything in throwing or crossbow. I would like to put more skill in horse, to may have a more maneuverable horse. Probably another skill point in athletics. This also, see, we're maxed out at scouting. We can only get up to 53. We don't have any green to grow. Here we can do more in tactics, which might be good. And roguery, look at this. We're at 25. We can spend a point. Do we want to choose I for loot, which gives us plus 5% more loot from village raids? Or do we want to do raiding party, 10% faster village raids? So that means we raid the village faster. 5% more loot or 10% faster raid? Well, from experience, I think I want to do a faster raid. You don't want the lord or the noble of the village to come catch you in the middle of the act. You want to get in quick and get out quick. But actually, I'm not interested in raiding a lot of villages. So, we do need another point in charm to bump this up to 50, which will give us another perk that we can unlock. And we're maxed out. It looks like we're maxed out on Steward. So I'm not sure how far we can push this up beyond 103 if you don't have any of that sweet little green area to grow in. So, and I would have slammed more points in the medicine had I been more thoughtful about how to spend my skill points. But hitting done. Let's continue on to Zionica. Do we have any good prices here in the trade? Clicking on the miscellaneous to sort by miscellaneous. Cheese we can sell for 45. Okay. I think we bought for 20. Wool still selling for 20. Salt sells for 35. We can get cheap grapes if we wanted to for 14. Let's buy just a couple of those. And we got 3 more skill points in trade, and we're now at trade skill number 9. So, yeah, 9. And for not having any focus points here, we may not get what we need to have. Maybe we can get up to, we can get up to 30, which will unlock 1 perk. But that's okay. So now let's go further afield. We went up to Legeta. Oh, Jalmaris. Let's check out Jalmaris. And we'll go back to Legeta, and maybe we'll come up into the Vlandian kingdom up here, like Ox Hall and Rovalt and those kind of places. And again, if we see any bad guys along the way, we'll stop. Skill point in scouting is now 54. Okay, Jalmaris. Trade. Rain, beer. You have to have a head for this sort of thing. You know, you can't just, buy a bunch of stuff and forget what you bought, which I do all the time. Because if you're not keeping track of prices in your head, you're not getting your money's worth. You're just losing money all the time. See, we're already down to 11.1k gold, but we're building up our trade skill. And in fact, I might even switch over to the other character to show you what I mean. Just because. Well, just because. Probably more interesting too. But Edmund, we'll do an hour on Edmund. So we got 30 minutes of this guy, and then we'll switch over and I'll show you some of the progress. We'll switch over in 30 minutes. I'll show you the progress I made on. Look at this, Legeta. It's switched town. It's a now Vlandian kingdom. Trade. Okay. Desert horse. Clicking on the miscellaneous tab. Salt for 40. That might be a good price. I can't really buy a whole lot. There's not a lot left in the town after their siege, I guess. I think velvet's a good price at 83. I might actually buy 3 velvet. And hopefully I'll remember what I bought it for. Velvet is one of those luxury trade items that can bring in a real high profit if you can find... actually, let's go to Maronath. I clicked on Orticia, but I want to go to Maronath. I have to come around the mountain. Anyhow, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Maronath. I'll hit trade. Click on this. Velvet sells for 71. Not good enough. And these seem like reasonable prices. Grapes is even cheaper here than it was when we bought it. Buy a little bit more grapes. Meat for 24. Let's buy some meat. And I don't... Look at this. Hardwood 11 dinars. And you can sell it for at least 20 in Zeonica. So, buy some hardwood. Get our number up to 54. Clay, 13. That's a good price. We probably could do a lot better. We're just going to pay 900 dinars and hit done. And that is the town of Maronath. Okay, we are looking at this. This is north. The Nords in the north. Let's go to Epic Rotea. I kind of like that weirdo town. So we're going to head to Seonan. Seonan. I'm only guessing at how to pronounce these things. I don't know. Yeah, our price, see, having a large army of 92 means that our daily wage is at 584, and that is way too freaking high. I know that. Gosh darn it. Mules, 43. Buy a couple mules. Any good prices over here? No. These are all terrible prices for what I have. And I don't see a lot of good deals that are really leaping out at me right now. So hitting done. Let's go on to the next town. We're going to Epic Rotea. That's one of the central towns in the Bannerlord, what do I want to say, quest line? think Istiana, who will help us support an empire kingdom, lives in Epicrotea. If I'm not mistaken. And once we create our own kingdom, she will help us support it, I guess. Yeah, here she is. Istiana. She's interesting because she's one of the few characters in this game that talks. Okay, hitting trade. See, look at this. Mules are now being sold for 118. We bought for 50, so let's sell a few mules. You know, I'll sell them down to 89. A value of 89. And we'll get 1,240 gold. Not bad. That is a good price for that. And look at this. We bought hardwood for 11, and it's going to sell for 23. So let's sell a bunch of hardwood and get that down to about 15. Will it go below 15? Yeah, there it is. We have 14 and still at a price of 17. I'm going to keep those 14. Wool, I think we bought for like 20. It sells for 33. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell it all. And if I can recall, I think that's about it. That means we're going to get 2,623 dinars back, which will put us back to 10,000. And yeah, hit done. 10,000.9, almost 11,000. Let's go to the arena. Is there a tournament? And there is not. Look at this. We got 3 skill in trade. So now we went from 9, and with that one trade, we're now up to 14. So we're making progress, y'all. And it looks like we have a point, and I think that's probably Zahara's point. Does she have a point to spend? No. We have a point to spend. No, it must be Chanan. It says there's a point up here, and I'm not seeing it. That is, well, this is Niacin. Chanan the boar. Zahara. There it is. She has a riding skill. Okay, so we can choose her riding skill. Do we want her to have increased maneuver by 10%? Mounted troops in your formation gain plus 30 riding skill? Or do we want full speed? Increased charge damage by 20%. Mounted troops in your formation gain 10% charge damage. Running over folks. I think I'm going to increase her maneuverability and the maneuverability of my mounted troops. And I'll click the Nimble Steed one. There we go. I get to select her perks as well. Alright. Epicrotea. No tournament. Nope. No tournament. So let's actually go into the arena. And let's talk to the tournament master. Or the arena master. And maybe he will tell us. This character is so big. Like a head taller than this guy. Greetings, friend. If you came for the games, the big fights, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There won't be games or a tournament, as they say nowadays, anytime soon. I've heard of these games. As well you might. They're a grand old imperial custom that's now spread all over Calradia. Back in the old days, they'd give 100 condemned criminals swords and have them slash at each other until the sands were drenched in blood. Yikes. Nowadays, things are a little different, of course. The emperors got worried about the people's morals and steered them towards more virtuous kinds of killing, like war. But the games still go on, just with blunted weapons. During the games, all the best fighters from the area form teams and pummel each other. Not quite as much fun for the crowd as watching gladiators spill their guts out, of course, but healthier for the participants. You're a warrior, are you not? The games are a fine way to make your name. The local merchants put together a nice fat purse for the winner to attract the talent. When there's no tournament, it's still worth coming by. A lot of fighters spend their times here practicing to keep in trim. And we'll award the winners a few coins for their troubles. So, I don't have any more questions. So what would you like to do? Are there any tournaments going on in nearby towns? Well, there is one starting up in Diathma, then another at Seonon. You should probably be able to get to either of those if you move quickly. Alright, so Diathema and Seonon. And here's the arena. The old Imperial arena. Now we do a couple practice fighting. Let's see if we can earn any money practice fighting. I'd like to participate in a practice fight. Right, here I am. I've got a bow. And I've got a sword. Which isn't my favorite. Got one guy down. Excuse me. The problem with practice fights is everybody keeps spawning in, so you gotta watch from behind that you don't get attacked. And I'm missing my arrow shots. Come on, buddy. There we go. Got him. So we've got two. I don't understand how you can have a blunted arrow. But that was what the text said. Oh. Looks like I'm getting shot at from behind. I got that one down. So we've defeated 3 opponents, and we haven't earned a single dinar. Uh-oh. Bad guy. Got him with our sword. And we've earned 5 dinars from defeating 4 opponents. 5 whole dinars. I guess you gotta really like fighting to do this, because it doesn't seem worth it. Where's this guy? These guys. I'm in the middle of the arena, which is probably bad. You know, I'm on low health in the middle of the arena with 4 arrows left. I'm probably going to get attacked from behind. Hide in here for a little bit. He's throwing javelins at me. Buddy, that was a mistake. Got him. So we defeated 5 opponents, and we've got 5 dinars earned. And there's only 7 guys left. I don't know what happens if we win the practice fight, so to speak. We'll look at some of these guys. Can I pick up any of these arrows? I'm being shot at. Uh-oh. And there we go. We only had 4 more to go. You put up quite a good fight there. Some very good moves. A few errors, sure, but you definitely show promise. And you earned a prize of 5 dinars for knocking down 5 opponents. You want to give it another go? Thanks, but I will give my bruises some time to heal. Yeah. That wasn't worth the price of admission. But there is a tournament in Diathema and one in Seonon. So we'll go ahead back to the town center. We don't have any prisoners to sell. The trade was okay, not great. Let's see. I guess we'll go back to Seonon because that's kind of the direction I want to go. And if there is a tournament there, then let's join the tournament in Seonon. Oh, but there is a hideout. You know what? Let's check out the hideout. We've got, let's see, our health is at 100 hit points. So we didn't lose anything by the practice fight. That didn't count against us. We're still, for some reason, we're at negative 14 influence. I must have made some bad deals with tradesmen, that sort of thing. Let's go to the hideout and let's fight the hideout. It's dark. And let's see. I don't want to take all legionaries. We've got Edmund. Let's take... a couple sergeants. Sure, these guys are great. And let's take... We want the bowmen. Who's 8 marksmen? I'll take all of them. So, 4 sergeants, 4 marksmen. And let's take one other person. Oh, we've got a borrowed troop quest I think we're working on. Forgot about that. I'll take the Batanian Oath Sworn. Okay. And that should be good, and we will take care of these bandits. These are my troops. I'm going to tell them first to follow me. Put on my arrow, and hopefully they won't get in the way. Is there anybody up here at this first camp? Doesn't appear to be. The thing about fighting hideouts is once you successfully defeat a hideout, you might get a couple points in charm because everybody likes it when you take out bandit hideouts. And then if you run through the hideout, you can... Got him. If you run through the hideout like I'm doing now, you might be able to gain a few points in bow, which is what I'm doing. But you might also gain a few points in athleticism because you have to run the whole time. So, something to think about. So let's get this guy. I like to move at the last minute. Uh-oh. Ow. I thought I was going to move. Got him. If I'm at half health, I got to be careful. Got to be careful. Don't want to have don't want to be defeated before I reach the boss. Okay. That's it. Everybody, I'm hiding behind this tree. Go get him. Go get him, everybody. I'll follow you. See, these guys are peeling off. Oh, and there's the phone. Hang on. I'm going to answer the phone. All right, sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. My troops have defeated all of the bandits in the bandit hideout because I sent them on a charge, and now we're at the mountain bandit boss. You've cut quite a swath through my men there. How about we settle this one-on-one? And I can choose to fight him one-on-one, or I can choose to not do that. And seeing as he only has 2 guys backing him up, and there's 3 of him, and there's probably 8 of us, or 9 of us, I'm going to tell him we don't fight duels with brigands. And then he's going to come in and try to attack. And I'm going to let him do that. And let my guys handle it. So, there we go. And now we've won. So that should give us a couple points. Let's see. We gained, yeah, look at that. We gained a skill in athleticism. 1 more point in archery. 1.6 renown, 1.3 morale, which is also good to have. And let's see, we get a couple prisoners, including the mountain bandit boss. Get done. And we're going to get a pony out of the deal. Hey, look at that. That hide cap is really, it's not any better than what Zahara is wearing, so I think we're good on the gear. And Edmund gained a level. Relation increased by 2 with nearby notables. We gained a skill point in charm, and we're now at 50 charm. So I'm going to go ahead to charm, and I'm going to choose between adventure stories, +1 renown for each issue resolved, or 20% more renown from battles. I think I'm going to go do show your scars for the 20% more renown from battles, because that might be a good one to have. Okay, so now the closest town I think is, once the game stops freezing, Epic Rotea. We'll go back to Epic Rotea real quick, and we'll sell off that gear. We'll sell our prisoners, ransom our prisoners. So prisoners ransomed, trade. Click on that, click on the gear, get rid of that, get rid of their little stuff that they gave us. And see, any good prices? Not really. So hit and leave. And let us make our way to Dunglannis. I'm trying to find those really good prices on some of this trade stuff. I've got to figure out what to do with my gigantic party of 92 men. It's too big. You know, I could start throwing my weight around. And in fact, for my quest, right, create an imperial faction. Let's say we wanted, I think I want a non-imperial kingdom. We have to get to clan tier 4, but we need 100 men. But we also need a settlement. And so those are the hardest part to get on this thing. Seonon, we're passing Seonon. We're going to pass the village of Swenrin. We're going to just go straight to Dunglannis. Dunglannis, passing Aleneth. Okay. Trade. Let's take a look at the prices. Mules. Mules for 190. So mule will sell for 153. We're going to sell some mules. Down to... You know what? I'm going to sell all my mules. So now I'm down to only 4,370 bits of inventory capacity. But I don't mind that, actually. Oh, I forgot to sell the shields. Grapes are not a good buy. Flax for 5. That might be a pretty decent buy. But to be honest, because flax buys really low and sells really low, you know, even if I bought all this flax and sold it at Epic Rotea for a price of 12, that's not as big a profit margin as I really want. I can buy hardwood for 10. Let's buy some hardwood. We'll get up to 50. 50 hardwood. That's actually probably a good price on hardwood. You know, by sorting by value, so clicking on the miscellaneous tab, sorting by value, all the really cheap stuff leaps to the top. That gives you a pretty good indication of what you might be able to make a profit on. It says we can buy hardwood for 11 here, and it says we can sell it at the place we just came from for 24. Sometimes these little tooltips that fly out here, right here, sometimes they're accurate, sometimes they're not accurate, but close. But they're usually always based on the places you just most recently visited. You know, so Amitatis, Seonica, Jalmaris, Epic Rotea, those places we've all been to recently. That's why we're getting the report on those. Hit done. But I'm still not exactly where I want to be. I want to be over by, let's see. Let's click on Ox Hall. That'll send us past Carbanseth. Actually, let's go to Carbanseth. I didn't even check, by the way, to see if there was a tournament. I got to get in the habit of checking on the tournaments. Go to arena. Nope, no tournament here. Go to trade. Mule. See, look, mule 52. I buy all those mules. Pay $7.98. Sure, I'll pay that much. Oh, hit trade. I hit accept too quickly. I want to check on their prices. Or look, hardwood is even cheaper here. So we'll buy a few more hardwood. Okay, everything else seems to be in order. Getting done. Let's go back. Dunglass is not that far away. And if they're still buying mules for over 100, we're going to make some good money on that. Okay. Trade. How much do you guys want to sell? Oh, 109. All right, I'll sell a few mules down to 10. So a little profit at 418. Not a lot, but a little. Not bad. Everything else appears to be in order. Okay. See, we gained a skill point in trade, and we're now up to 17. Just in an hour, we've gone from almost 0. We had 1. We've gained 16 points in trade just from doing this. So, not bad. Looters. Robrick. Passing Tor. Maricha, I think that's what it was. Sea Raiders 5. These guys are tougher than your average looters. They have chainmail armor on. You gotta watch out for those guys. Okay, trade. What can you give me? Look at this. Mule sells for or buys for 208 and sells for 166. So we'll sell mules down to about, well, we'll sell all of our mules, and we're gonna get 1339. Is there any other good prices on some of this stuff? Not really. We bought velvet for 83. I'm going to sell one velvet. I'm going to sell my velvet for a little bit more price, a little bit more profit. Clicking on miscellaneous. Clicking on sort. Flax for 5. Grain for 6. Similar. Butter might be a good price for 24. Olives are 19. And according to the tooltip, I can sell at Zionica for 23 or Legetta for 25. That's a profit of 6. Let's keep looking though. So we'll get 1,673, which ought to increase our trade skill. We're now up to trade skill 20. We got 2 points in trade there. Let's go to Pravend. And now I also want to look for villagers. So keeping an eye out for villagers. Nope. Okay. No villagers along the way. Trade skill. They're not selling mules. I don't have any mules. So no big whoop there. Look at this. This is the buy. Olives, we could buy them at Ox Hall for 16. Here they're selling for 8. And it says in this tooltip, look at all these tooltips. The highest price, it says, can sell at Legetta for 25. Right? And this is all sell. The lowest price on this list is Car Banseth for 16 and Seonon for 16. So yeah, we can buy as many olives as we can carry, and anytime we sell them, we're probably going to sell for a profit. So yeah, I bought a bunch of olives. I have 80 olives. Sort by value over here. And you can see butter might be a good price here too, believe it or not. 19 can sell at Zionica for 35 apparently. So we'll buy some butter. And we are almost at our limit for inventory capacity. So I'm going to hit done. Pay 924. Coming up to Pravend was my plan. Let's go over to Rovault. Oh, wait, no. Was there a tournament? Oops. Nope, can't go to the arena. The arena is closed at night. So maybe we wait here. We'll wait here for some time until it becomes daylight. Okay, now it's daylight. And we go to the arena now. And we can join the tournament. Joining. The tournament among the Vlandians. What can we do here? We might get, if we win, a kettle helmet over mail. That's a good prize, I think. I'm going to skip these rounds, which I'm not... I'm fighting in this one, so I'm going to bet the max. 150 turns into 600. And I'm fighting against Zahara... Oh, no. Me and Zahara are fighting against a Vlandian knight and a Vlandian sergeant. And we'll see... Oh, I've got the worst weapon in the game, in my opinion. Zahara, you're going to have to tank a little bit here. I hate this weapon so much. Oh, good job. Good job. This is the bill hook. It's a two-handed weapon, and I can hardly defend in it. Well, she did great, so I didn't have to do anything. Alright, skip this fight, skip that fight. And now it's every person for themselves. And I have a two-handed lance. Try to see if I can't... Delivered damage for 77? Not bad. Got her! I'm not too bad with the lance, I don't think. See, what about this guy? Oh, missed. I crashed my horse into the wall. Don't you try to come after me. I'm coming after you. Kind of have to try to aim. I'm doing too much damage to the guy's horse. Oh, missed. Missed. I can get them fighting. That's better. This guy, I want to get this guy because he has the armor on. He might be harder to get. Hey, the Vlandian Gallant is down, and the Batanian clan warrior is down. We did it! Excellent. Okay, skip this round because we're not fighting. Now we're fighting against the clan warrior. Please let it be a sword. And it's this bill hook. I hate the bill hook. Gotta figure out how to defend better. I don't swing very fast. Okay, good. Got him. Ooh, you can also develop your skill points in your fighting. So, you know, if you're fighting with a two-handed weapon, you can develop some two-handed weapon skill points. If you're fighting one-handed, you can develop some one-handed skill points. So, tournaments are not actually all that bad. Not only can you get loot and you can make some gold, but you can also raise the skill points of your character. Gosh darn it, the bill hook. It's gonna be... Ow! Ow, come on. Gosh darn it. I don't swing the bill hook fast enough. So I didn't get the stuff. Look at that coat. That's a chainmail coat. This was Liena, and she's obviously a nobleman or a noblewoman. She has a ton of great gear that I just can't beat. So hit or miss, I guess. Well, let's find some of those villagers, because I want to show you one last thing before I switch over to the other character. Oh, here they are. Villagers of Valenby. Are these people going to the market? They probably are. I just missed them. These villagers. Just missed them. Okay, villagers of Valenby. Greetings, my lord. We're farmers from the village of Valenby. We are returning from the market at Praven back to our village. I'm going to the market too. What kind of products do you have? See, this is the thing. When you stop the villagers and you talk to them, you have the potential to buy workhorses for very cheap. So I want 12 old workhorses for 115 each. That's actually not a bad price. I hit OK. Here's your 1380. And now I have 12 horses, which will increase my carrying capacity for trade and probably my party speed. So clicking on inventory. See, now I have, I keep the horses always at the top. I have my old workhorse, my Batanian pony, 8 sumpter horses. All my mules are gone. But my carrying capacity has increased by somewhat. It's a tier 1 horse, weight 400. Not the best horse, obviously, but they can be had for relatively cheap, and you can pretty much, anytime you see villagers running around, you can sometimes ask them, hey, you got any stuff for sale? Like some of those great workhorses. See here, we can get 11 workhorses for just 1,265 dinars altogether. There you go. Bought them. Gotten. So still at only a speed of 50. I don't think I can catch these guys. 3.7 to my 3.7. We're evenly matched. I'm trying to chase them down. There we go. Look at this. So we have 92. We're fighting against 12 Sea Raiders, 7 Sea Raiders, and 8 looters. They were attacking the villagers. Let's see if we can take these guys on. Yeah. So 92 to 38. This should be really easy. If we play our cards right. Okay. Arrows by the tree. Cavalry over here. Infantry. No. Horsemen over there. I want to click on my infantry. And I want them to raise their shields. Shields forward! The one mounted person in the inventory is Zahara. So she is technically an officer. And here they come. Look at them. I'm actually going to hang back in this fight as much as I can. I didn't even get close to that shot. Ooh, I hit the shield on that one. I'm getting better at judging distances. Not perfect. Well, let's get them to come in a little bit. And the first thing I'm going to do is when they get kind of close, I'll send in the cavalry. Ooh, I got hit. Okay, cavalry. Charge. You guys go get them. They're going to run through my infantry. Okay, and now the infantry. Also, you guys charge. And now we can chase down the stragglers. Oh, missed. I'm going to try to get the Sea Raiders. Ah. We've won the battle. They're all fleeing. I think I need a longer axe. Longer axe and more practice on the horse. I think this is the last guy. Nope, there's one up there. This last little bit of chasing down stragglers is where I build up a lot of my skill points in fighting. And it looks like they got them. Oh, you guys got them. Well done, men. Well done. Okay. We've gained a skill point in one-handed. And our Vlandian Knight might have upgraded. 4.2 renown, 2.3 morale. We rescued the villagers. So we'll take 17 prisoners. We can take Vlandian peasants. These are basically free troops. You know, they'll upgrade into recruits. I don't really want them at the moment. We've upgraded to borrowed troop. Upgrade Battanian volunteers, clan warriors, Sturgian recruit into. How about a warrior? Clan warrior into trained clan warrior. Vlandian infantry into. Why not light cavalry since I have the horse? And then one to be a swordsman. Imperial recruit. Imperial infantry. Vlandian footman to Vlandian infantry. Vlandian recruit to Vlandian footman. The Heart of the Leopardess is way down here. I like to move my officers to the top of the list. Keep a better eye on them. I've got such a mishmash of troops. It's not really. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay. Oh, the cavalry. We'll move the cavalry to the top. Come on, cavalry. Get up there. I like to organize my cavalry at top, then my arrows, which I haven't really done all that good job of, and then the infantry. And for all that upgrading, we'll pay 240. And we get this nice loot, including a couple free trade goods. And she does not have a nice scarf. We can give her a fine scarf. A tailored scarf. Not sure what the difference is. Visually, there's no difference. Either a tailored scarf or a fine scarf. We'll do a fine scarf. But all this other stuff, we're just going to hit OK on. You know, you have, like I told you, you have a, what do you call this? A military outfit and a civilian outfit. This is my civilian outfit for Edmund. This is his military outfit. Getting done. And let's go back to Pravend. We can take on this hideout, but I think it's time to switch over. It's time to switch over, y'all. There we go, back to the town of Pravend. We're going to go to the tavern district, ransom our prisoners. We're going to trade and get rid of that junk. Don't need any of the armor. Don't want the shield. Don't want a lot of this weaponry. And clicking on the miscellaneous tabs, we can buy grapes and olives for cheap. Buy some olives. We'll buy some grapes. We can buy hogs for 16. That might be a good price. Either number 5 on this list. I think that's probably a pretty good price for hogs. Buy out the hogs. Don't really want the fish or the butter or the meat. Maybe I want the cheese. The cheese can sell for 41 lagetta. So buy some cheese. Watching, make sure the price doesn't go too high. And we can sell, look at this. Hardwood is sold for 25. We can sell it for 20. And let's sell some of it since we bought it for 10. And that will give us some more of our profit. Let's sell down to 10. So hitting done. We've got another skill point in trade and we're now 21. 21 trade. We almost did it. We almost got to 25. Right? So we went from 1 and we gained 20 points in this one session. But I'm going to hit done. Coming out here a little bit. Hitting escape. And let's save as Edmund. Edmund the Bold. Oops. Come on, buddy. Let's save your game. There we go. You want to overwrite this file? I do indeed. And now I want to save and exit. Because I want to load up Red Wing. Which is actually, it's a different, that's not the name of the character. So loading up, save games, going to Regea Service. This is Arigun, my character Arigun. She is at 518, day 518. She's level 16. She's a little further ahead than Edmund, and she has 3 fiefs. So let's load her up. And we'll show you the result of some of this trading that I've been talking about. Again, the grind is very real in this game. So turn on the TV, load up your game, and go from there, man. That's what I say. That's what I say. So you can see her, she has a much more manageable party of 24. So we can chase down these looters, maybe, as long as we don't come across an enemy party. Okay, so we'll fight these guys. Her troops. Oh, I sent the troops. I didn't actually hit attack. So now when you're a member of an empire, and the empire we're a member of, I think, is the Southern Empire, which is based on the Roman Empire, or Byzantium, or something like that. Anyway, now that we're a member of an empire, we gain influence as well as renown and morale. We got 1.7 renown, 1.7 influence, 1.3 morale. We hit done. We'll go into the looter, the prisoner tab. 1 influence. Now gain new influence is 33, which is down here. We'll hit done. We'll gain all of her loot from that fight. Check this out. We're at, on this character, 124,000 dinars, because we have, I think we have 1 workshop, no, 3 workshops and 2 caravans, right? And that more than offsets the daily wage from having an army. So our wage for the army is 330 negative. But at the end of the day, when we get all of our income from our fiefs, from our caravans, tributes that are paid to us, we get an expected change of plus 468. So we're making 468 every day. I must have done something weird because I'm only at 10 hit points. Yeah, see, a lot of my party is actually injured. I shouldn't have fought those looters. But if I go to clan, you can take a look here. So, Baroque the child and Athene the child, they've grown up a little bit. They can actually join, this is the brother, Baroque, brother of Arigun. Athene, sister of Arigun. I think there's a little bug here because I think the names are actually mixed up to the character. But this is family. Arigun, Niacin, which is our brother, Baroque, and Athene. We can marry these guys off if we wanted to, and thereby help expand our empire. We have 4 out of a possible 6 companions. Rotor of the Hills. I think he's doing our he's doing one of our caravans. Yeah, see, caravan of Tamir Coalbiter, 30 out of 30. Caravan of Krotor of the Hills, 30 out of 30. Caravan of Sacha the She-Wolf, 30 out of 30. We have a garrison of the castle that we own. We own Jogurus Castle, and we have 94 troops there out of a possible 256. But we can actually put troops in there. And right now we're carrying around with us Miriam the Swift. She is kind of our protege at the moment. But we have 4 out of possible 4 workshops. We have an oil presser in Pravind, a velvet weaver in Pravind, an ironmonger in Rovault, and a vintner in Rovault. And that's bringing in plus 42 plus 80. So 122 dinars. I'm not sure if that's, I guess that's day, every day. And our velvet weaver, which we just bought, and our vintner aren't really making any money right now. Here's our fiefs. We own just 1 castle, Jogurus Castle. The militia is plus 7. Food stocks minus 13 for some reason. Garrison 94, loyalty 88. Walls 1, security 100. Prosperity 1206.3. We're on a negative prosperity thing. This is the village of Jogurus and the other village, Unalitsa. So, yeah, let's hit Alt on this. What does it say when we hit Alt on these things? Tells the clan. Yeah, our clan name is Brithadona. Primary production of Unalitsa is salt. Primary production of Jogurus, the village, is olives. We can assign a governor. Let's assign Niacin to be the governor of Jogurus Castle. So here he is. Our father and mother who were killed in the attack. The brother and sister that were rescued. Me. And this is the brother. And he has... Do you have any... He has 100 in charm. And he has 140 in leadership. He would probably make a good army commander. I'm not seeing a point. Oh, yeah, he has 162 in steward. Your knowledge of what makes a settlement prosper. This helps you to manage an estate or administer a town. So he actually might do good as the governor of Jogurus Castle. So I think that's it. Let's hit done. We're still healing up, but let's go visit our castle. We are currently at war with the Khuzaits, Turgut Khanate. And these guys, they are hard to fight against because they're all basically horseback archers. So when you fight the Khuzaits, you have to really know what you're doing, in my opinion. And for some reason, my faction, the Southern Empire, they really want Uzbek Castle, which when you look at the map is right in the middle of their kingdom. I don't know why they don't pick off, like say some of these places, like Argoron, right? Or, here's some of these towns on the edge of the empire. Because what's going to happen is when you attack in the middle, everybody's going to come and get you. And then you're doomed. Looks like a settlement owner changed. New governor of Jogurus Castle is Arigun. Is that right? Gonna move this way. Or healing up. Once you can fight again once you have 21 hit points. 20 or 21. So let our troops heal up. We're at 40 troops. Arigun gained a skill point in medicine, is now 36. My villages are burning because of attacks. But let's go to manage garrison. And we can put some more guys in our garrison if we wanted to. I'll put the Batanian Falksman in there. Imperial Crossbowmen can go up here. I have cavalry, Valandian Light Cavalry 3. I have Valandian Sharpshooter, which is a crossbowman. I have an Imperial Crossbowman. I have Imperial Palatine Guard, Imperial Veteran Archer, Imperial Archer, Sergeants, Imperial Infantrymen, Imperial Trained Infantrymen, Hired Blade. Hired Blade can go into the garrison. Mercenary Guard can also go into the garrison. Imperial Trained Archer there. So I want to mix, personally, I want a mix of cavalry, archery, and infantry. Cavalryman is at the bottom there. So let's do that. Still probably too many troops in our army, but we're healing up from a battle of some kind. So we've managed the garrison. Let's manage the castle. In the queue, we're working on a granary to make it level 2, which will be plus 200 bonus to the food reserve limit. Next, they want to do... What is this? No. The granary. This is toll collecting. We want plus 20% from taxes, I guess. The next one is... I need to take a look here. That is... It doesn't really... I can't mouse over it. It doesn't really say. That says... Barracks. That's barracks for plus 60 bonus to garrison capacity. Do I really want that? I don't know if I really want that. And then the next one after that is train militia, it looks like. That's the daily default. Actually, I want to increase, let's see, food shortage. So it's going to do the granary first, the co-collection second, and the barracks third. I've already got 3 on gardens, 3 on Castellan's office, which provides a warden to the castle who maintains discipline and law. So rebellions are harder to form. Basically, it's a captain of the militia, a steward to the castle who supervised the castle inhabitants. Siege workshops, which increases repair. Workshops, a building which provides the means required for the manufacture or repair of buildings. This is what I want, so can I undo this one? Work on the workshops, because we need to build up our villages, which have been recently destroyed. And then we'll do this one, granary. And then we will do militia grounds, I guess. Tax income. Barracks. Training field. Let's do training field next. Try to increase our security, I guess. And here, let's just max out the reserve, 10,000. Boosting a project adds plus 20 construction and costs 250 dinars a day. So we're putting 10,000 gold in the reserve because we have more than enough to spare. I'm going to hit done on that. I think that's good. We've managed the castle. Settlement tax 300, prosperity 1200, minus 6 expected change because of the food shortage. Construction 36, security 2, loyalty coming down, and because the culture is different, the governor culture is different, the culture of me is different. The villages have been looted, -4, governor -1. How do I increase the food? The food is at 0. I need to increase the food like crazy. But anyway, getting done. Manage the garrison, manage the castle. We can go to the dungeon or the Lord's Hall. I don't really want to do any of that. We'll leave. And I can't visit my villages because they're on fire. So, maybe I'll take out these looters though. My speed is 4.9. Which ain't bad. I gotta be careful coming around this part of the map because of these are where my enemies live. So send troops. Have them handle this. 1 wounded. 70 gold. Some prisoners. Some junk. Now back this way. See, my kingdom, the one I'm supporting, should really tax Ceratos Castle. You know? Increase the security at our new holding. And then maybe even go after Myzea. I don't know. The nonsense of kingdoms is something else. Like, prosperity. We actually aren't doing too bad for prosperity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 9th from the bottom on prosperity. and 11th from the top. We're pretty much right in the middle of prosperity. We have a ton of defenders. This guy, what is this guy doing? He only has 67 defenders at Morania Castle. Interesting. Alright, well, this is the Queen, Regea. Policies. These are the active policies. All lords have a formal role in the council. Tier 3 and higher clans gain 0.5 influence per day. Influence cost of inviting lower tier clans to army are increased by 10%. Doesn't have a lot of support in the kingdom. Royal privilege. There is a long list of reasons why a ruler can reject a law passed by the council. A ruler does not need to search long to find an excuse to veto. For kingdom decisions, the influence cost of the ruler overriding the popular decision outcome is reduced by 20. So there are all these policies that you can enact. I don't really know what the effect of them are because I haven't had my own kingdom for a while. And then diplomacy. Okay, so this is our kingdom. This is Regea, the queen. I've declared my support for her, and I've given her the dragon banner, which means that, she will be the one who we all try to unite under. She's of the Southern Empire, and she has 3 mercenary clans working for her. The Hidden Hand, the Embers of the Flame, and the El Left Heroi. They are fighting for the Southern Empire, and we're fighting against the Khuzaits. Right? They have the Karakurgit, right? And that's the king, the Monchug. And as far as strength goes, they have a strength of 5,710 to our 4,270. Casualties inflicted, about the same. We've had 1 more successful siege than they have, and 10 more successful raids than they've had. So we can consider making peace by paying tribute, and that has like 0% support right now, and it would cost us 100 influence, which we don't have. But yeah, that's interesting. We can also leave the kingdom, which would have grave consequences. I'm not sure if we left the kingdom, if we'd be able to keep our little castle here. Maybe. But that is the state of things. Have I shown you the trade, which is what I meant to do this entire time? Because if you go here and you click on our skill points, look at this. We can now choose to spend a point in Steward. Do we want Nourish a settlement? Your settlement's prosperity grows at quadruple normal rate while you are waiting there. Or Warmonger. Less influence needed for summon vassals for war. Well, we'll do Nourish Settlement. That sounds like more like us. Our trade right now is 113 with Arigun. And that's all we've been doing is what we did on Edmund, was go from city to city to city to city and grind out basically trade rep. So buying butter for a low price, selling it at a high price, going back and forth and doing that sort of thing, raised up our trade points. But now, when you go to a city, right, and you click on the trade tab, you'll now see what sells for a profit. It'll be highlighted in green, and what sells for a loss, highlighted in red. And I guess average prices are still their normal standard yellow beige. So for example, the value of our mules is at 80. That's actually a good price considering what we paid for them. I could sell a couple of those. I could sell the grain for a profit. I could sell the fish I got for a profit. Grapes for a profit. Olives for a big profit. And so on and so forth, all down the line. Deer, right? And because we've built up our carrying capacity to absurd number, 48,867, we can buy a ton of trade goods, right? And we get a pretty nice profit each time. And because we have 4 workshops and 2 caravans, I think, we're not losing any money per day. Today, it looks like we're going to get, even though our cost of our army is like 300, we're going to get 120 gold profit out of the entire day, in addition to all this junk we're selling. So not a bad thing. And that was how I was able to buy some of the nice stuff for Arigun here. He was the character I played off camera for a long time last week. Iron round kettle over Imperial mail. Highland shoulder straps. I'm only keeping this because I like the way it looked. Imperial cavalry armor. Decorated Imperial gauntlets. Flint boots. Asserai horse, which is a tier 4 horse. Step half barding. We've got a battle axe. A Eastern cavalry shield. And this is my favorite. A heavy recurve bow. The tier 6 bow with Britannian piercing arrows. So even after spending all that stuff, we get like 4,446. Hit yes. Takes us up to 120k. So I can pretty much buy anything I want to buy. So before, where I was sorting from lowest to highest, now I can sort from highest to lowest. And this tells me all the stuff I could possibly get and afford. So if I wanted a heavy heater shield, which I kind of don't, it's a tier 6 shield, I could buy it, and the green means apparently it's a good price. I can get another tier 6 weapon, armor, a tier 6 shoulder. What do those look like? Yeah, see, that's probably way better than what I've got. And I'm going to pay 29,163 for it. And I'm going to do it too. Look at that. I did it. So let's go to Onira. Let's see. Settlement owner change. New owner of Jorguris Castle. Oh, army created. Abelitos created an army over here. So. But we're at Castle Onira. Let us go to Tavern District, ransom prisoners. Excuse me. Let's go to trade. Looks like we can buy mules. We have almost 200 mules. We don't really need any more mules. Let's buy some steppe horses. And let's buy the desert horses. Having extra horses in your inventory is good because some of the troops that you upgrade to, like the Vlandians, you can upgrade them into full knights, and they need a horse to be upgraded. So if you don't have a horse, you can't upgrade them to the knight class. You have to upgrade them to something else, like spearman or swordsman or something. Okay, good price on flax, good price on meat. They want olives. Sell them some olives. Sell them some hardwood. We'll buy some meat. Not a lot, I guess. We'll buy wool. Wool's a good price. And we just do this. And because the color coding makes it so much easier knowing what to buy. Right? And if you do it often enough and regular enough, you really build up your treasury. Is there a tournament? Oop. Let's see. Go to the arena. Yes, there's a tournament. Let's fight the tournament and see what we can do here. Gain some influence and renown, maybe. So I'm gonna. Oh, look at this. Imperial padded shoulders, which is armor tier 4. I'll bet everything. And we have the javelins. Ouch. Oh, got him. They got him, not me. I hate the javelins. Now I'm out. And I'm no good with Arigun is no good one-handed. So now I gotta figure out if we won or not. I think we have one guy on horseback. That's our guy. Not him. Him. If this guy wins it, we can maybe advance. He's one of the last three. Last four. And he's not going to make it. Alright, well. Round over. Your team is disqualified from the tournament. This guy won it. Which stinks. So, the tournament has ended. Ulbos wins by beating Imperial Veteran Infantryman in the final round. Had the wrong weapon, starting weapon. I hate it when you get the wrong weapon for the tournament. I had the bow and arrow. Man, look out. Let's go after some of these looters. Go after some looters. Okay. We will attack. I don't really know, other than the tactics I'm using, if there's different tactics to use.
Archers! Forward!
Put the archers on the hill. Tell the infantry to raise their shields. Send the cavalry back.
Move!
I've got
Infantry!
I've got my companion, Miriam the Swift. I'm calling her an officer.
Onward!
Put the officers near the arrowmen. And then I can go under my own recognizance. Gotta be careful, because I have half health, and I don't want to die. As soon as you die in a battle, your troops do a lot worse. Cavalry charge! Infantry charge.
Footmen! Kill them all!
Okay, and now they're probably going to start running away. Overwhelming odds will do that. Got him. Got that guy. That's it. We did it. We have successfully defeated the bad guys in battle. Well fought. Okay. 1 renown, 1.4 renown, 1.5 influence, a little bit of morale. Not the best. Could have been worse. Some upgrades. Veteran. Yep, veteran. Okay. New influence is at 38. Paid 75 to upgrade our troops. And now we just kind of grind it out. Can we do the hideout before we go? Nope. I mean, yeah, we can do it. Let's just wait until nightfall to attack. We'll gain some health. We're at 53 right now. 55. 56. All right. And I'm going to take... I'm not going to take my cavalry. I like those guys. I don't want them to die. I will take 5 archers and 5, with me and Miriam included, 5 melee characters. Oh boy. Okay, this is my least favorite hideout arrangement. But the way I do it, if I have an arrow, as I stand right behind the tree for cover, I try to pick these guys off from afar. Got 2 hits. Got crazy good accuracy and distance with her bow. But she Doesn't have a lot of power. I ran further away. I don't know why he ran away. What is happening over here? Why do I have a troop way over there? Like a spy guy? I guess as long as I stick into the group, I'll be okay. I don't know why that happened. That was a weird bug. Everyone, follow me. Don't split up. Let's come up the hill and let's attack this camp up here. You got to really know your F keys to keep your troops in line. Actually, is there anybody here? There doesn't appear to be anybody in these camps. Oh, there's a guy. Got him. Got him. Okay. I guess now I'll tell him, go ahead and charge. Splitting up is a bad idea. The guy on the road over here. Oops, missed. 38. 38. I got him. And I didn't wind up shooting my own men, which is great. Okay. So, I don't have to fight these guys. I'm not going to do a duel. Because there's only 3 of them and there's a bunch of us. So, I'll tell them I don't fight duels with brigands. I'll just back up and let my troops handle it. Save your queen! Excellent. Excellent. Okay, and we gained another skill point in athleticism, so we're at 39. 1 point renown, 2 points of influence, 1.5 morale. Excellent. Can't beat that with a stick. We got the forest bandit boss as our prisoner. And yeah. Some stuff that looked okay, but is really not that great. What I don't understand is, you know, the hideout. I can't sell my my excess goods to the hideout, even though it suggests that I can get a nice profit off of these step horses. So that's a little weird. Relation is increased by 2 with nearby notables. Alright, let's go to Oneira. No, we won't go to Oneira. Let's go to Phykeon, or Phykon. Physeon. Physeon. Let's treat that C as an S. Physeon. Some languages do that, I guess. Physeon. Another Southern Empire town. And further away from the battlefront. Can we get these guys? We totally can. And I'm just going to send the troops. Send the troops. 1 injury on the Imperial Footman. A little bit more renown and influence. We'll train up these guys. Infantrymen trained up to trained infantrymen. Take all the loot. Go into town. Like so. Hit trade again. Look at this. Midlands Palfrey. Sell the horse for a profit. Sell all of our armor for a profit. Sell the bows for profit. Sell the junk here for profit. Get 2,197 just from fighting, I think, and the horse. But hey, we can also do some trade. A little bit. If you're part of an army, it's good to have like 200 of grain and 200 grapes and 200 fish, because sometimes the army needs the food, and your goods will be shared among the larger army's resources. You're gonna buy some beer because there's a good price on beer here. Hit done. And let's check to see if there is a tournament. No. Alright, I think that's it. I kind of want to do another tournament to see if I can win another one. Let's go all the way up to Lyceron. Lyceron! I guess this could be, say, Physeon? Physeon? Enemy caravans. Is there a tournament here? There is not a tournament here. What about trade? Mules have a good price. Buy some mules. We will sell... well, nothing really. Sell some grapes, I guess. Anything on the trade's good we really want to buy? Oil. Beer, maybe. Buy some beer. Buy some cheese. Cheese is always tends to have a good profit margin on cheese. And the oil. You can sell at Cyrenea for 92. So that's a profit of 40. So that may not be a bad thing to do. What's the next closest town? Let's go to Saneopa and hit fast forward on that. Cross our fingers for a tournament. Hopefully we won't run into any bad guys. Any of the competing army. Take a look at our... I guess I'm going to close these little items here, these little diplomatic notices. And our castle is not being attacked, which is a good sign. Go to the arena. Let's join the tournament. Ah, we've got a tournament. Let's try to win this one. We will try to win this tournament. Okay, so we're in the first battle. And once again, I have the dreaded javelins. Ah. Oh, I got him. I can judge the distance okay. It's throwing these darn things. You only get like, what, 8 javelins? Got him. Got him. That's my guy. That's my guy. These javelins. Can I pick them up? I can. One more dude left. And I delivered 24 damage. Oh, we got him. Your team has qualified. Way to go, guys. Okay, let's see. Skip that round, that round. Here we go. Sword and shield. I have a hope on this one. Got him. Got him. Ha ha. Well fought. Okay, skip that round. Skip that round. Okay, here we go. I should be betting on myself. I'm not betting. Nope. Oh, he got me good on that one. There we go. You're just an archer, my friend. Okay, and then Chason. We're going for the kettle helmet. Now, if you wait, if you wait to bet on the last round, for 150 gold, you're only going to get 15 gold back if you win. So, the odds on you are pretty good, which is kind of bad when it comes to betting. Oh, almost. This guy knows what he's doing. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not what we wanted to have happen. Oh. We're so close. Alright, let's go to the arena. Enter the arena. We gotta win another one. Where are the tournaments in nearby towns? Diathema and Arguron. Okay, those might be too far away. In fact, they might even be in enemy territory. Diathema, there's Diathema, and there's Arguron, which is in enemy territory. Let's hit trade here. On any profit to be had. Oil, see, look at that. Oil sells for 181 and we bought it for 44. So we'll get 28.56. That's bound to... No, it didn't. I was hoping to get more trade points, but it didn't. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm clicking on Diathema. Diathema. I'm going to hit fast forward. Penton's army. 25 looters. Bad guys. Viviana has created an army around Marinia. So that is a member of my kingdom. The kingdom I belong to. Go to the arena. We can't because it's dark. Let's do a little bit of trading. Wool. Dates. Olives. Grain. Really not a lot here. I go to this. Can I buy anything for super cheap? Fish is kind of cheap here. I'll buy some fish. I'll buy some meat. Olives are not a good buy. I think I sold cheap, didn't I? Yeah, done. Wait here for some time. Let's wait for daylight so we can join the tournament. Here comes the sun. Okay, go to the arena, join the tournament. Let's do better. Let's win this one, y'all, and let's remember to bet. Skip. Join. Forgot to bet. Oh, but we got a bow and arrow. This is our best weapon. Well, the horse ran in the way. Got the Britannian oath sworn. He was probably the most... the most trained of that group. They got him. Alright, round one. Not a problem. Way to go, guys. Alright, bet. Everything. Fight. And a sword and shield. Okay. That'll do. Miriam the Swift is down. The old sandwich approach to uneven battle. This guy. Got him. Ha ha! Well fought, my friend. Okay. Bet everything. And join me against these guys. That was easy. Qualified. So it's me and you fighting next time, buddy. Arigun versus the Vlandian Levy crossbowman. And a sword and shield, so I have a good chance of winning this.
Come on!
Aha, got him. Got him. We forgot to bet, but we made a little money on bets. So renown, round kettle, over Imperial cloth, and earnings from bets. So there we did it. We finally did it. We won a tournament in this episode. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hit. I think I'm gonna hit leave. I'm gonna hit my character panel and take a look here. So if I get 125 trade, which I'm kind of maxed out on right now, I can get Great Investor, which means every profitable caravan you own gives you 1 renown per day, or Artisan Community, every profitable shop you own gives you 1 renown per day. That would be kind of nice to have. I don't have anything in smithing. I can't get above 9 because I didn't put any focus points here. Gaining a little XP, I guess, leveling it up. I would like to get more athletics. Tactics, we can get more in the tactics. The best one would be 1 step ahead. Allows you to place your troops before all battles. That's the one I really want. But I only have two skills in cunning. So, two points in cunning, I mean. This, I really maxed out on control and put all my focus points in archery. So we'll see how far we can get Arigun and archery. Maybe we can max her out to dead shot at some point. But inventory, standard inventory, we've got pretty good equipment. Imperial round kettle over Imperial mail, iron round kettle, excuse me. 28 armor on the head. 20 body armor plus 10 arm armor. 32, 12, and 10 armor for Imperial Cavalry. Decorated Imperial Gauntlets, 28. Splint Boots, 22. Tier 4 Horse. Tier 4 Horse Armor for 38. So this character is actually a lot better than Edmund at the moment. And it just depends on how much and how long you want to grind. Unify the Empire. You need to restore the Empire, you should capture 2/3 of the settlements with Imperial culture. I'm not exactly sure what that means. If that's 2/3 of all of Calradia, or 2/3 of just the Central Empire, I don't know. Don't need to keep tracking that little city. Let's go back to our castle. See if we can get there without endangering ourselves too much. We need to go to... Where's our castle? Way the heck over here. Oh, dang. Our empire is shaped really weirdly right at the moment. Come on. Oh, there she is. I've learned that if you double click on a city, it'll automatically take you up to fast forward 3. Passing 2 of my caravans here. My empire, the empire I've supported is actually not doing really well in the battle. They haven't, except for the castle I got, they haven't really defeated anybody recently. I don't think they're winning this one. Okay. Atter's army. Let's click on Cyrenea. Your settlement, Unalitsa, is under attack. Ah, I figured. Your relation is decreased with probably the with the headman of the village. I think that's who that was. Your settlement, Joguris, is under attack by... But here, the army's coming in. So this should be interesting. Okay. No. I'm trying to do this right. I don't want to enter the village. I want to attack these guys. There we go. So we've got overwhelming odds here. Oh, boy. I guess I'm going to tell everybody to just attack. I'm going to tell my infantry...
Engage! Arrows! Give them hell! Horsemen! Stay close! Soldiers! Give them hell!
What is happening over here? Did I see a horseman over here? Did I see a horseman? Kinda. See these darn horse archers. These guys are the worst. This guy the that guy might be the commander of the army of the opposite side. I think we got him. Where are they?
Troops! Charge!
Looks like they're fleeing. Excuse me. I had to tell my cavalry to charge. They know where the guys are at. I think they're running way over there. We won't catch them in time. Yeah. Okay, we won that battle. 2.9 renown, 2.6 influence, 2 morale. Fighting against the enemy. I didn't check to see what our losses were. Your help was most welcome, stranger. My name is Oros. Can I learn yours? My name is Arigun. So, our relationship is increased with this clan by 4. And we gain 4 skill points in charm and are now at 36. So prisoners, we can capture, we can take the troops that they've captured. Don't really want to do, but they'll help in the garrison, I guess. So hit done. Here is the loot. Nothing terribly wonderful. Here 4 lance. Okay. We saved the village. Your fief of Joguris. Find the headman. Semnon of Joguris has a quest for us. I don't think we're going to do it, though. Talk to him, though. Introduce ourselves. Sorry, I don't think I know you. My name is Arigun. It was good to meet you. I own this village. You are my serfs. Or I am your protector, I guess would be the better way to put it. Where is the other gentleman? Cadmenos of Jogoris. Introduce myself to you as well. I've heard talk of you, the woman who knows how to fight like a man. Well, that's me. Okay, well, you should hear of me. I'm the noble of this land. Let's go to Unalitsa. Unalitsa! This other village that was being raided, I believe. Fight against the conspiracy quest updated. You heard that a conspiracy started against you. Try to stop that. Well, how do you do that? Petrus of Unalitsa, Zoros of Unalitsa. You can buy products. Salt for cheap. Oh no. Do I need to have a big army? Let's go to my castle. And let's manage the garrison. And let's drop off some guys here. Trained infantrymen. One legionary. We'll drop off the spearmen. I think they make for good castle defenders. And that gets us up to 90 with 5 wounded. We still need about another 100. I need to start recruiting a bunch of people. Manage castle. Let's add in that. We're now at 17,500 dinars worth of reserves. And the workshops are completed, will be completed in 12 days, I think. So, yeah. Alright, we'll wait here. Actually, we're going to stop waiting here. I think this is it. I think I'm going to hit save. Save this game. This is Arigun. Arigun. I don't know. I'm not sure how you would say that. I'm using kind of Esperanto pronunciation guide here. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I think I'm going to end it here. Getting kind of tired. It's been a long one. And, yeah, I appreciate it. If you watch this on YouTube or if you watch this as part of the VOD squad, as they say, I definitely appreciate it. Consider, following Twitter. I left a tweet today, which was unusual for me. And I'm still thinking about what I could do. It sounds like playing Minecraft in the future may not be a bad idea. I'm also getting into playing City Skylines, so that might also be something to look forward to. But if you have any comments, concerns, or questions, drop me a note. We've got a Twitter there. We've got the Twitch page here. You can send me a message, I think. And I've got my YouTube channel.